What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. You're probably wondering where I've been for 5 days. You're probably like, okay, why is the Corbino not posted? He said he was going to post every 3 days, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the answer. The answer is right here. I got a tattoo. Got my first tattoo over the weekend. Went home after, for like school, whatever. I had like college for a weekend at my thing. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to deal with all that. So I went home. My homeboy, he got a tattoo of the Archangel Michael on his forearm too. And he was like, "You want a tattoo?" I was like, I had an idea in my head. I was like, I'm going to Japan for study abroad like next semester, right? So, and I really love Jesus Christ. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Christ tattooed in Japan right across my forearm. Not Japan, Japanese. What am I talking about? But man, God, that's loud. That was really loud. But you know, just to get back on track here. So we're talking about the year 2016. If you guys do not remember anything about 2016, allow me to refresh you. So we have some big things from 2016 right here. Top things that were popular in 2016, just to refresh your mind. Pokemon Go, Closer by the Chainsmokers, big song. A Snapchat dog filter, Vine, and early TikTok. Vine was really huge back then. Lemonade by Beyonce. I could care less about that. One Dance by Drake. We got Cheap Thrills by Sia. 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. We got Stress Out by 21 Pilots. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. Panda by Designer. TV shows and films that came out that year were Stranger Things, Captain America Civil War, La La Land, Deadpool, Finding Dory, Rogue One, Star Wars Story, and some big trends that year. We got the Mannequin Challenge, Damn Daniel. We got skinny jeans. Skinny jeans, I guess, were popular back then for whatever reason. Harambe was huge. 2016 was the year that was, dude, that was a long time ago. We got wired headphones and chokers, like the choker necklaces. They were popular back then when I was in like middle school and whatnot. Yeah, Pokemon Go, PlayStation VR, Vine, YouTube, Musically. Dude, Musically was huge in middle school. That was like huge back then. But I've been seeing a whole lot more about the nostalgia of like 2014 and 2016 about how those were like huge years. Going back and looking back at it, those years back then in middle school and like early high school were the more chill years. 2020 was the year that it like really shifted. Things got more like online and things started like veering more to like social media, and we were like getting like less social and whatnot. I figured out, dude, that like all the years before that were like stress-free years. It's like a day in 2016, like a bad day in 2016 was like, it was a really good day even still. And man, like movies that came out then were timeless. I feel like, let's look up the box office of this. 2016 movies box office, because I remember in 2014, I went to go see the Lego movie, and I was young, dude. I went and saw that for my birthday. So okay, Captain America Civil War won 1.1 billion dollars worldwide. Rogue One won $1 billion worldwide also. Finding Dory earning $1 billion worldwide. You got Zootopia earning $1 billion, and you got Jungle Book winning $950 million at the box office. So Disney was going absolutely stupid that year, by the way. And another box office, a couple of more box office hits. We have Batman vs Superman that year too. Fantastic Beasts. I honestly have not heard that movie in a long time, but I remember that movie coming out back then. It's pretty big at the time. But yeah, dude, just those years back then were really chill, carefree. Those middle school years, just music was a whole lot different. You could just pop on the radio and listen to some like good stuff. It was just the ultimate summer vibes. Is definitely what 2016 and like 2014 was. Let's look up 2014, because I honestly don't remember much about 2014 aside from like the Lego movie. 2014 was Transformers, Hobbit, Guardians of the Galaxy, Maleficent, and The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I have never seen The Hunger Games. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with you guys. Never seen it. We're gonna look up like some nostalgic things from 2014 also. We got Happy by Pharrell. Big song back then. That's literally like the year defining song. Happy by, dude, just like listen to the lyrics of it, listen to the song, and you can't tell me that's how what like a day in 2014 felt like. 100% felt like that. Yeah, we got the Lego Movie, Gone Girl, Interstellar. Interstellar's huge. Whiplash. We got a couple songs. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. We got Stay With Me by I got no idea what that is. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about this video is just nostalgia is just such a huge thing. It makes me think about like with somebody that was born in the 80s, like my dad, he was born in like the 80s or like late 70s. Makes me think how what he has like so much nostalgia for the 80s because that was such a defining like time period. And things were just like movies were good. Like I just like the retro aspect of it. I don't know what like I'd have to go up and ask him and see like, hey, do you feel nostalgic for the 80s? Because like that in the 90s, the early 2000s, it's like every decade has like a defining thing about it. And I think this decade can't really say anything that really defined us. But the 2010s was just a very, I don't know. I mean, it was a good decade to be in for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. And if you want me to talk about anything down in the future, just put it down in the comments down below. Instagram's down there. Hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, I can give you some video stuff, you know. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.